People still have this perceived notion that you're meant to feel happy like every day, which is strange because I think also as humans, like we're attracted to that desire to sort of like evolve before we can evolve, and to like have the knowledge of things that we don't want to bother learning and things like that. So yeah, I think anything that kind of requires you to work at it in a way, I think is naturally more therapeutic. At the moment for me, like something that sounds very uplifting and very happy to be more useful, because I guess in a weird way, like I'm subverting the happiness to like my own sadness, and getting like a relief out of it that way, like hearing the song in a different light. Any song can kind of sound depressing and sad when you're in a certain kind of mood. I think as well, like if you were to read about maybe your favorite like sad song or your favorite happy song, and then if you were to ask the artist like what kind of mood they were in or what brought that song into life, I feel like a lot of the time someone wouldn't be as happy as the song sounds. Yeah. it's like there's an attempt to, maybe there's always like an attempt to like disguise things. There's times I've been on stage and I really thought it was the worst possible performance, and it's kind of like there's like a swarm of negative thoughts. I just kind of deal with it when it's there, and then try and silence it as much as possible, because at the end of the day they are just thoughts. They're not always real. And I'm actually always quite proud of myself after I've performed, regardless of how I think the performance has gone, just because I've been able to do it. I'm always stepping out of my comfort zone whenever I'm on stage. I think it's just a really important thing to keep talking about, and it also doesn't have to be like always seen like in a sort of depressing way. Like they can't just focus on the sad things and the sad aspect of it, and I think that's kind of the most it's like a really powerful thing to be able to do. Yeah, people should do this more often, basically. It shouldn't be just up to like one group or one type of people, one month of the year or one day. And I think also it benefits everyone regardless of the fact whether they've contemplated with those darker thoughts or not. Like, I think at some point everyone will, but yeah, it benefits everyone's day to day, I think, talking about these things and discussing them and just making it less of a taboo. A lot of the wellness, for me, a lot of the wellness industry has like sinister, there's like a sinister undertone to some of what they're saying. Yeah, I think for me, like having a sort of like daily routine, like a daily structure really helps. If I find myself feeling stuck, like I don't want the day to continue, then it's really helpful to have those kind of things already in place.